MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in his last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Now the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nagowski is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Edman.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman.
So take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Shortstop.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nagowski is there, one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Ian Happ is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 24.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down. Now to bat, Austin Dean. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Number 0.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
To the plate now, John Nagowski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far this season, Nagowski is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Kisner.
Digging in will be Andrew Kisner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Nagowski stands at first with 1 out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled away. 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Miles Michaelis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1 after 2. It's a 2-0 ball game. And stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to stand in is Tony Walters, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next,
good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the air.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dean is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And now in the box, Chris Bryant flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for St.
Ready to go
Louis,
for the last half of the inning.
shortstop,
And stepping up as the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
now batting.
Next to hit is Austin Dean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 34, John.
Now into the box, John Nogowski worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Just hung in there on that one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swinging bunt. next 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. That may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Baez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Oh, he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Now batter.
And now here is Ildemaro Vargas, struck out in his first at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Egahu's. Cubs strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
The catcher, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. strike to even the count. 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Walters has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Michael.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to bat next, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. First offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. David Bodie will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 13, David Bodie.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. At third, Arenado. He's got it. The throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. First pitch on the way. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Brandon Workman come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Chicago, number 45, Brandon Workman.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up is Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
In now, Ian Happ. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Jock Peterson.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a... Rowan Wick gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 50.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Wick is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
The batter.
He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Austin Dean is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Now batting. The right
Next
fielder.
up is John Nogowski, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Wick has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Dean leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 1.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So now here is Andrew Kisner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. First and second now, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Justin Williams will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone, a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Jonathan Holder takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Tommy Edman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That even evens it up 1-1.
Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Alex Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Tony Walters stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Short, hit hard. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cardinals. Robert Stock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now here's the pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes 1 swing, guys. You know as well as I do, he gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 9. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Walters waits on it. And that retires the side. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Striding in is Jason Hayward. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Jason Hayward.
From the stretch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here's another 1-2.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 2-2 offering. Struck him out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back to center fielder. Onto the lawn and gone.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
His career line against Reyes, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Nagowski back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate now is Javier Baez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second now and headed for third.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Baez at third with 2 away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Do it here as the ball game is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The St. Louis Cardinals seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Miles Mikolas earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base.
連敗止まったな。まだもう1試合あるか。まだでも首位やな。2ゲーム差か。まだもうちょいやな。さあ、では。